Riley Keough, the granddaughter of Elvis Presley, achieves the pinnacle of her profession while coping with a catastrophe in her personal life. She plays Daisy Jones in the popular television series as she adjusts to the sudden passing of her mother and brother. Along with her grandma, she also files a lawsuit for the King of Rock's inheritance. There is much discussion surrounding nepotism, but Riley Keough, the granddaughter of Elvis Presley and Priscilla and the daughter of Lisa Marie, would surely be crowned the queen of them all. Riley is now enjoying success as the lead in Everybody Loves Daisy Jones on Amazon, just recently published, but this performance, for which he will undoubtedly win many Grammys, is not his career's first major failure. She was already famous internationally after receiving an award from the Girlfriend Experience a few years ago for her role as a law student who turned into an escort for cash. The unfortunate issue is that Riley is suffering through her personal worst time while living in this moment at the pinnacle of her career. In the midst of the pandemic, Benjamin, her younger brother, who she was very close to, committed suicide. Additionally, Lisa Marie, her mother, passed away suddenly at the age of 54. Tell us your tale. The offspring of Lisa Marie and bassist Danny Keough is Riley. She spent her youth between Graceland and Neverland, which she has compared to Disneyland in various interviews for being always full of children. Her parents divorced when she was a little girl, and shortly after, her mother married Michael Jackson. After the daughter of the King of Rock and Roll and the King of Pop got divorced, Riley married the well-known actor Nicolas Cage. But that marriage was also rather brief, so Riley has hardly spoken about him. She accompanied her mother wherever she went and supported her relationships as they moved around. Of course, the final one who accompanied the guitarist and took him to the altar, Michael Dean Lockwood, with whom she had twin girls, now teenagers. Riley claims that as a little girl, she always imagined herself as a writer or a director of a movie, but never as a singer. She sings so well in the series where she plays Daisy Jones, a fictional character based on the band Fleetwood Mac, who played their final show in 1977, exactly the same year her grandfather Elvis, who she was unaware of because she was born 12 years later, died. Sam Claflin, the attractive bad guy from Peaky Blinders, is a co-star in the series, which is produced by Reese Witherspoon. In order to prepare for this part, Riley has admitted that she took singing lessons from a coach because she was previously unaware of the potential of her voice. She claims that, occasionally, her husband would play the guitar as she sang. Riley relies on her husband and her infant to get through her grief because she has experienced ups and downs with her grandma Priscilla, particularly when it comes to handling Elvis Presley's inheritance. In 1973, her grandparents divorced. The majority of the assets were left to the star's sole daughter, Lisa Marie, 4 years before her passing. Of course, up until her passing, Priscilla thought her bequest from her daughter, valued at $100 million, had helped her, but this hasn't exactly been the case. According to reports, Lisa changed her will to give Riley, the lone adult, the major inheritance of the King of Rock. The American tabloids claim that grandma and granddaughter have come to terms, yet there are allegations that Riley has forbade Priscilla from entering Graceland. Apart from his pedigree, which he recognizes has opened many opportunities for him, Riley Keough actually has natural skill and a bright future ahead of him.